Hello and welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name's Emma. I'm an illustrator based in Sheffield in the UK, and these are my daily-ish vlogs. And as you've already seen, I have finally tested negative for COVID. It's been a long time coming, guys. It's been a long time. It's been dragging on. But I'm finally there. So I ended up going out of the house. Imagine that. Went to a coffee shop. I did some sketching. It was amazing. I'm feeling a bit wiped out now, but it was good to get out. On the way back from the coffee shop, I went to the charity shop, found this lovely book. I'm always on the lookout for new children's books that are just a little bit different, just a little bit something about them. Because if you don't know, well, I've just said that I'm an illustrator, but if you don't know, I am a picture book appreciator. So I'm on the kind of children's picture book journey to write and illustrate children's books. So whenever I see an interesting one, I will always buy it. And this was 99p. Amazing. And I had a little look through it now. So it's by Michael Foreman and Janet Charters. And not only are the illustrations beautiful, the story is so wonderful. So it's about a general who wants to have the best army in the world, gives his soldiers lots of menial tasks to keep them busy, wants to be the best general in the world. One day he's riding on his horse and gets knocked off his horse because a fox scares the horse. He lands in the grass, finds that he's not hurt, but he actually doesn't want to get up and it's quite nice laying in the grass. Has to walk back to camp because he hasn't got a horse, and because he's walking, he's noticing all the beautiful things about the world, all the beautiful flowers, all the beautiful insects, and takes a couple of flowers back home and has a nightmare that night that his army goes and tramples all the flowers, wakes up in the next morning and says to his troops, this is one of my favourite pictures, says to his troops, hey, I'm disbanding the army. Everyone go home and go back to your jobs and let's make this world as beautiful as we can make it. So yeah, in the morning he told his soldiers that he wanted them to leave the army and return to their homes and jobs and to help him make their country the most beautiful in the world. Everyone was so happy, but no one was more happy than General Jodhpur. Look at their faces. And then other generals from around the world hear about how beautiful the world, that his country has been made. He grows flowers and encourages animals in his country, and other generals from around the world come and see what he's done, and they also love what he's done and decide to do the same thing. And there's a lovely image of him and the other generals from around the world just being like kids sitting in the meadow of flowers. And I just thought it was so lovely. And can I read you, actually, the preface? The publisher's note, sorry. Because I don't know, it's worth hearing about. So this is about the author and the illustrator. So Janet Charters was born in England in 1938 on the eve of the Second World War. Growing up in the uncertain atmosphere created by the Cold War and the nuclear arms race, Janet developed an acute awareness of the fragility of peace. Michael Foreman was also born in England in 1938. Having not known a world without war, he thought that it was normal. One frightful night, while a 3-year-old Michael lay fast asleep, a bomb came crashing through his bedroom ceiling. This was his first memory. The bomb missed him by a few centimetres, bounced on the floor, hit the wall, and then dropped into the fireplace where it exploded up the chimney. When the war ended, Michael looked forward to a world of peace, but unfortunately his teenage years were lived under the threat of nuclear war. In creating their first book, The General, Janet and Michael wanted to produce a fun, lively story that encouraged a sympathetic outlook to the world. Now the book seems even more relevant, as not only the need for peace, but also the threat to the environment hinted at in the story are both plain for all to see. So I'm really pleased I found that book. I like the style of the illustrations. I like the story of it. It's basically filled my brain with lots of endorphins and has inspired me more than I can imagine. So if you're looking for inspiration in your illustrations, in your creative life, have a little look around the charity shop. 99p. Bargain. Anyway, it is time to go and do our weekly food shopping because we've both been in for like 2 weeks. So we need to go and get some food. it's going to be nice to have something, to not have to just eat out of our cupboards. So let's go, and I'm going to bring you along with me. Why not? Why the heck not? Let's go for a day out. So we're back home. It's been a bit of a kind of up in the air day today. I've been kind of dipping my toe back into feeling well again, which even though I'm technically well, I'm still not feeling 100%. So thank you for coming along with me for my bits and bobs kind of day. But this is where I'm going to leave this video because we've got chips on the way back, and we're also going to watch a film that we picked up in the charity shop called, I think it's called The Faculty. If you've seen it, let me know in the comments, let me know what you think. So we're going to watch that tonight, and we're going to eat chips and be merry. So I'll hopefully catch you in the next video. So until then, bye.